Hi, my name's Joel. I'm the owner of Joel's Collision, and I'm just here to tell you a little bit about my personal history and how I got to where I'm at right now to become Joel's Collision. I'm married, married a very pretty girl 23 years ago, and we're still married. Had 2 children, and my wife works here with us, as well as my oldest son. And I used to be in retail for a very long time, and the retail company that I used to work for was going out of business, and they wanted to relocate me to Maryland. But my youngest son, Jacob, had a terminal illness, and what happened was all his doctors were here, so we really couldn't relocate. So I had to find a job that could pay the bills and that my wife could take some time off. A friend of mine had a body shop, and he was thinking about selling it. So I went to go work for him for free for 4 months. And when I went to go work for him, I had been in customer service for the last 15 years. And when I went to go work for him, I figured out that this job is difficult, but at the same time it's very easy. All it is, it's demanding. You just have to work and work and work, and that's it. Everything else falls in place. So I worked for him for 4 months for free, and in 4 months I tripled his revenue. And he was so amazed that he wanted to hire me and have me work for him and run his business. And I said no, because, well, I'll be back at where I started. I wanted something for my own. So there was a opportunity that a body shop became available for lease. And I went and I spoke to the owner, and I sat down and I opened up Joel's Collision about 200 feet down the road from here 13 years ago. And I gave him every last penny I had. When I opened that overhead door that first day, I had $348 left in the bank. And it was me and 1 employee. And we gave it a go. And we took off from there, and the craziest thing happened. That first month that we opened up, it hailed. And we just got swamped. Well, within 3 months, I went from 1 employee to 6 employees. And 3 months later, guess what happens? It hails again. So we were very fortunate that we had a lot of work coming in. And I read a lot, so I just read everything there was to know about the body shop industry. And what I figured out was that you do 2 things. You provide good customer service, which I was good at already, which got me to where I'm at. And 2, you produce a good quality work. And in order to do that, you have to have good employees. So I scouted for good employees, and I went, I recruited good employees. And the one thing that I always wanted, that I said to myself, that if I ever opened up a business, I wanted employees that were going to stay with me, that I can make a family with. Because I realized that you spend all day with these people that you work with. So essentially, they're your second family. And I brought them in, and I formed a relationship with them, and we took off from there. And 13 years later, here we are. We have a very nice facility that we ended up purchasing just 200 feet down the road, which is a lot larger. The demand was just so great that we had to buy a large shop. So we did that. We purchased it. We added to the shop. We bought brand new equipment. We filled it in, and we filled it with cars. And that's what's gotten us to where we're at. It's still run by me, and along with my wife. She works for me, and my wife is an RN, but she doesn't work as an RN. She works for me full-time. My son works for me as well. He attends UTSA, but every spare moment he's at work. He's here working with us if he's not in school. My nephew works for me as well as a appraiser. My niece's husband is my painter and has been my painter for 9 years. He started working for me as a porter, washing cars, and he worked his way up. sent him to school, sent him to Houston, sent him to Dallas. He got certified. He worked under a painter for 5 years and worked his way up, and he took over head painter the year before last year and is doing a wonderful job and has a great attitude. And that's kind of employees we like to have. We have a great relationship. We have a great relationship with our customers. The insurance companies, they know that if a car comes to us, we're going to do everything for our customers just to take care of it, like if like we do our own family. The one thing that I've been good at in my life is work. But if you think of it and you think, well, Joel's gone from starting from bare means, from a very small shop to this huge shop, huge facility, successful facility with all these employees, and he's a very successful person. I think my biggest accomplishment is still back to what got me going, which is my family. And I'm fortunate enough to work with them every single day. And we have a great relationship. And it all works because everybody has a vested interest because we are family. So they have a vested interest in this company as well. So they want to make sure that that customer is happy. They want to make sure that everybody's helping one another out. If something becomes too hectic, somebody's going to jump in because of course you want to help your family member out and make it easier on them. So that's what we're about. And just to remind you guys, we're located at 2424 Southwest Loop 410 in between Marbach and Highway 90, right on the exit road 410 across the street from Skate Line West. Thank you.